During World War II, as the world's superpowers clashed, another battle was brewing in India, a fight for independence led by the Indian National Army, or INA. Commanded by the charismatic Subhas Chandra Bose, the INA allied with Japan in a desperate bid to free India from British colonial rule. But was the INA betrayed not just by the British, but by a conspiracy that ran deeper? And was Bose's mysterious death truly an accident? The Indian National Army was formed during the Second World War by Indian soldiers who had been captured by the Japanese. Subhas Chandra Bose, a revolutionary leader who had long opposed British colonialism, took command in 1943. Bose's vision was clear: to fight alongside the Axis powers and free India from British rule. The INA's battle cry, Chalo Dilli, march to Delhi, symbolized their determination to liberate the nation. With Japanese support, the INA fought in the Burma Campaign and launched offensives into northeastern India, aiming to overthrow British rule, but their efforts faced insurmountable odds, not just from Allied forces, but, as some conspiracy theories suggest, from deliberate British sabotage. The INA posed a serious threat, not because of its military strength, but because of its ideological impact. For centuries, the British relied on the loyalty of Indian troops to maintain control over their colony. Bose and the INA's rebellion threatened to ignite a full-scale uprising within the Indian Army and among the Indian populace. According to some theories, British intelligence deliberately avoided supporting key regions in India during Japanese advances, prioritizing containment of INA ideology over tactical military strategy. These accusations claim that Britain was willing to risk temporary territorial losses to Japan if it meant preventing a nationalist revolution in India. In August 1945, as Japan surrendered, Subhas Chandra Bose reportedly died in a plane crash in Taiwan. However, this explanation has been the subject of heated debate for decades. Witnesses gave conflicting accounts of the crash, and Bose's body was never recovered. Conspiracy theories suggest that Bose may have survived and lived in secrecy, either under Japanese protection or in the Soviet Union. Others believe the British or Allied forces orchestrated the crash to eliminate a persistent threat to their colonial dominance. Even today, Bose's death remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in Indian history. After the war, the British held trials for INA officers at the Red Fort in Delhi, charging them with treason. But instead of quelling the rebellion, the trials sparked nationwide outrage. Indians across the country, including those loyal to the British, rallied in support of the INA. The British realized that Bose's dream of Indian unity against colonial rule was closer than ever. Historians argue that the INA's influence and the fear of widespread rebellion played a pivotal role in Britain's decision to hasten India's independence in 1947. While the INA's military campaigns ultimately failed, their legacy lived on. Bose became a symbol of resistance, and his vision of a united, independent India inspired future generations. However, the full story of the INA and the role of British betrayal remains a point of contention among historians and conspiracy theorists alike. Was Bose truly betrayed by the British? And did his death signal the end of India's fight for freedom, or was it the spark that lit the final fire of independence? One thing is certain: his story remains one of the most intriguing chapters of World War II and India's history. The story of the Indian National Army is not just about military campaigns, it's about a revolutionary fight for freedom. As we delve into the theories and mysteries surrounding Bose and the INA, we're reminded of the sacrifices made for independence and the enduring question of what truly happened behind the scenes.